Hi everybody. So right now we're going to do something a little bit different. This video is the 550 follower Twitch and 300 sub on YouTube Q&A. I had posted the Google form so everybody could answer a question or ask me questions that I will answer, and I'm going to be answering them completely blind. So thank you for submitting questions, and if you didn't submit them, I do apologize. But with that, we are going to begin. The PowerPoint was made by my mod Revo. She'll be tagged down in the description. Make sure to show her some love. And here we go. So first up, we have a question by Owlbean. What got me into VTubing? I've talked about this before. So I don't know a lot of VTubers. Ultimately, what it was is just I wanted to get back into content creation because I really love doing so. And a friend of mine gave me the basic idea of what I would need to start. This is stuff like, Vroid and VC Face to, have it track my movements. And from there, it was like, you know what? I get to create a character. I get to, write all this lore. I was like, well, let's go for it. I enjoy that a lot. So, yeah, thank you so much, Albean, for the question. From Not Fangy, why do they call it oven when you in the cold food out of hot? I should have known that would happen. Because language is funny. Language is silly. That's why. Slimeling number 1. What are the funniest chat comments you remember reading, if any? Okay, so obviously one of my favorite ones to bring up is at the end of the 24-hour Pokemon Wonderlock, where chat was vehemently demanding feet pics. That was weird, but hilarious. I remember being just being partially traumatized by Tongue Punch the Fart Box in Frosty the Snowman situation. I don't even remember the whole thing. I just remember it made me uncomfortable. I chat makes me laugh all the time. Y'all are so much funnier than me, and it really helps me make things entertaining. So thank you very much. How's Dusty doing? He's doing good. Just kind of hanging out. His eyes may be open, but I think he's asleep. What are the top 10 fetishes in anime, in your opinion? So, I'm going to interpret this as, like, what are the anime tropes that are fetishized the most? I am not sure. I mean, like, obviously we got thighs, exhibitionism, harems. I've seen a weird amount of anime that have inflation. Fishnets, definitely fishnets. Himbos. I can't even think of another 4 outside of, well, no, because definitely, like, especially with all the fantasy animes, obviously furries. I can't even think of another 3. I'm sure that someone down in the comments is going to be like, how can you not think of 3 more? It's just, it's how anime is. It's heavily done. I mean, like, obviously costumes and role play, BDSM. There's 10, I guess. That was a question I was not expecting to show up, but thank you, Jonathan Doe. Nano, what was the craziest thing Father Sable has done? Hey everyone, Alice from the future here. So I'm just going to cut in here. I wound up telling the wrong story, so I kind of cut it. The craziest thing Father Sable ever did was actually when he was teaching me how to drive. He drove it was a Ford F-150, and there was a park near his house that, like, it had a very long, winding parking lot. He drove it all the way to the end of the parking lot so that, like, if you were to try and get out, you would not be able to, drive forward. He pulls all the way to the end, and it's a really busy day, so it's not even like you can cut through any parking spaces. And he looks at me, he's like, all right, get us out, don't hit anybody. And I said, excuse me? He goes, don't hit anybody. I was like, Dad, I can't drive out of here. It's like, no, you're gonna reverse out of here. So, so because of him doing that, I am now more comfortable driving backwards than I am forward. And it is a problem. Yeah, Father Sable doesn't do a lot of crazy things. He's a fairly logical man and a very, very loving man. Especially having grown up, he is a very kind and loving adult. And if you cross him, you've made several decisions in your life. Slime number 3. How is Alyss doing? I'm doing well. I'm hanging out. Currently, just trying to record videos for y'all to keep y'all entertained and make y'all smile, and as well as just work towards the things I want to do with my life. And I hope y'all are enjoying it. And yeah, I'm just trying to live and make people smile. Let's see, Manusian. What was the game you loved streaming the most? Ooh. See, this is hard. Because there's so many different reasons I've loved playing certain games. I've loved games for playing, like, there are games I loved because of the fact that while I was playing them with people that I really enjoy hanging out with, and I always had a riot. There's Slime Rancher 2, a game that I adore that almost made me cry on stream because of how peaceful it was. Final Fantasy VI, one of my favorite games of all time that I did a stream around my friend's birthday and unfortunate date of passing. Like, there's so much that I love doing. There's Fight Crab, which I could not stop laughing during. I don't know that there's an answer for this one, if only because any answer I give, but it's the one I loved most for this reason, and then there's this game I loved most for this reason, and then this game I loved most for this reason. There's so many that it's hard to quantify. Not Fengy again. How is Fengy? You know what? I don't know. Hold on. Let's find out. Hey, Fangy. Wanted to know how you are doing. And then we're just gonna do that. And, well, I'll post that screenshot when I'm posting the video. Anyway. What got me into slime taming? Hello, Owlbean. So I got into slime taming. So where I'm from, all people are born with a calling that gives them a set of specialized skills. I was born with the calling of the tamer. I have the calling of the tamer, and I wound up taming slimes, and they're just adorable little fun creatures that I like to hang out with. So yeah, it just kind of turned that way. I love slimes. They're fun, they're adorable, they're very versatile creatures. You can get a lot done with slimes if you know what you're doing, and they're very friendly. You don't have to worry about anything like them turning on you or anything. It's a lot of fun. Let's see, up next, also we are getting an answer from Fangy. Let's see. Definitely, are you going to play more Etrian Odyssey? Yes, I plan on playing more Etrian Odyssey. I, at some point, plan to grind to finally beat the final boss in the first one, but I don't know when that'll happen. I might just start playing Etrian Odyssey 2, and when I finally feel like I've grinded enough to beat the boss in Etrian Odyssey 1, I'll stream me doing that as well. But it is something I plan to do because I love the Etrian Odyssey games. I love the mapping and such. To answer a previous question, Fangy is a little bit stressed. Everyone make sure you give love to Fangy. I'm going to put Fangy's Twitch down in the description as well. So make sure you follow Fangy. Anyway, next up from Revo. Any special plans for my future streams? Well, I am planning to do Slimelings for Pride again. That was a lot of fun, and we raised $2,000 last year for the Trevor Project, which I was so proud of the Slimelings to see. I want to get back into Descent into Development. Sorry, Fangy is questioning why I was asking. So, hi Fangy! This is why! Anyway, special plans for future streams. So I want to get back into the Descent into Development. But yeah, I want to get back to doing Descent into Development. I want to do another charity stream. I want to do streams where I talk about things that I love, like, Digimon and such like that more. There's a bunch of tabletop streams I want to do, but I'm limiting myself to one at a time. I'm not letting myself run multiple live plays in one time. Hanging out with other friends again. Just there's so much that I want to do, and there's so many different stream ideas that I have. I need the ability to do them. All right, so that looks like the end of the questions. Thank you everybody who submitted questions. I greatly appreciate it, and thank you so much for helping me hit that 300 barrier and that 550 barrier. We have a lot of room to grow, and y'all let me be the silly person I am. So thank you everybody so much for submitting everything. Join the Discord, it's down in the links below, and make sure you follow. Again, Revo, great job, thank you for doing that PowerPoint for me, I really do appreciate it. Those who submitted questions, thank you. Those who are just in the Slimelings, thank you so much. Those I stream with constantly and annoy the hell out of, thank you for hanging out. And yeah, I hope everyone looks forward to all the content coming up, and I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful day. Bye.